In this example, you're asked to find the maximum or minimum value of the quadratic function. And also, the question also is asking, by looking at the problem, can you identify if it has a maximum value or a minimum value? Okay. From the readings, you must have got that, if the leading coefficient is a positive number, if the coefficient of x squared is a positive number, then you're always going to have a minimum value, which means the graph is going to open upwards. So the vertex will be in the bottom. Okay. If that's a negative number, then you'll have a maximum value. Okay. So that answers our question. So if it's asking state whether it has a maximum or minimum, we can say that it has a minimum. So for this problem, I'm going to get a minimum value. Okay. Now, if you're not comfortable there, I can graph it and show it to you. Say 0.5 x squared minus 5x plus 12. If you graph this, okay, I'm having a graph that's opening upwards, so this is a minimum point. Okay. Now here, there are a few ways I can find the minimum. I can go to the table, find it. I can use the second calc minimum option, the second trace minimum option to find it. Now, there is a third way that you can find this, and that is what is by using this formula, x equals negative b over 2a, and this will give me the h value, which means the x coordinate of the vertex. And if I plug whatever the answer I get into the function, or if I find what f of h is, then I would get the k value of the y coordinate of the vertex. And whatever the y coordinate of the vertex is going to be my minimum value for this problem. Okay. So for this, what is a, b, and c? A is 0.5. B would be the coefficient of x, which is negative 5, and c is 12. Because when I write my general form here, f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. That's what you would represent it as. So a is 0.5, b is negative 5, and c is 12. So if I plug this back into the formula x equals negative b over 2a, I will have negative 5 over 2 times a is 0.5, right? So this would be what? 5 over 2 times 0.5 is like a 1, right? Let me confirm it. 2 times, because 0.5 is what? Like a half. So this should be 1. So 5 over 1, so therefore it's 5. Okay, so h is 5. The h value is 5. This is my h value. If I plug it back into the function, what f of 5 is, so f of 5 would be 0.5 times 5 squared minus 5 times 5 plus 12. Again, if I put that in my calculator, 0.5 times 5 squared minus 5 times 5. Again, I don't need those parentheses. I'm just putting it there. Okay, it's just negative 0.5. Now, if I want to write it as a fraction, we know 0.5 is a half, right? So negative 1 over 2. And this is the answer for this problem. So it's asking find the maximum or minimum value. So I can say that this has a minimum value. And the minimum value is negative 1 over 2.